had a good sleep? Yeah, what is it?
So it is sometime later. I have refit the Star Eagle into the Star Turkey. Let's drop my... Oh, I left him in the ship. Anyway, so I refit the Star Turkey and did some tooling around and figured out that I probably want to team up with Sarah for the joining the UC Vanguard quest next. Even after refitting, still have 150,000 credits.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Oh, she has something for you.
Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
She gave me a flower. So our first thing to do is to go talk to Commander Tuala and tell him we are going to be listing in the UC Vanguard.
Hey, now funny stuff with that boost pack.
Funny stuff like this. Let's wait here for Sarah to catch back up again before we...
But don't worry. I'll try. Yes? Maybe another time.
I forgot to give her a weapon. And Teresa currently has the weapons. I believe I have everybody assigned to the ship. Am I still sprinting?
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Oh, I think I changed my thumb button. Hold on. Settings. Findings. Yes, I did. I bound it to activate. I was trying something. And toggle to always run is here. Now we got our toggle back. Let's get this party started.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Step 1, sign the paperwork.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half. From their foundation, the United Colony, it was only in 2230. The Freestar Collective was an... founded in 2180. Beginning in 2240, House Baroon forces declared all of the many conflicts between the galaxy's few settled worlds were left untouched by the Colony War. But nowhere could, in the midst of the Colony War, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as... It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. No one was born a United Colony citizen only through service to the UC.
So my choices there were to walk through it slowly, let each one finish, gather all the data, show it all. That would make a very long video that people have seen that a bajillion times. I could do that and just speed it up, or I could do what I just did, which is just run through touching all the buttons. I'm trying touching all the buttons this time, see how it works. Some of these are pretty cool ships.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Okay, quick save before we go in case I really screw things up.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Okay, so I have to wait until targets are up for this one. I'll shoot the first set of targets and then come back.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Debug console. Debug tools. See, let's tie everything in. Let's see, 5, 1 to 3. And 1. Okay.
Shield upgrade active. New targets active. Damage upgrade active. New ally active.
Ally active.
The downside of these allies is I may not be able to get killing shots.
Calculating intercept vectors. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'm going to head out at this point. You can come back to the simulator and shoot things over and over and over again to get ship kills and ship kills during targeting and so on. That's kind of cheesy, though.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
If we cleared additional tiers, we get a little extra cash from Tuwala. And don't worry about it. If you clear all of the tiers, you get some interesting...
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
You get some interesting dialogue if you do that.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
I'm ready.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear Tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 8 years service. Vanguard likes people who think outside the box. Even authorized me to offer you a small signing bonus. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard: honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yeah, do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
7,300, not a bad advance. And level 20. Let's see. Priorities, priorities, priorities. So first of all, I could put another point in ballistics. I could put another point in commerce. Or in weightlifting. I could get that second point in Starship Design, although now I've designed the ship that I want. I'm thinking ballistics, because that will mean that after I do that, I can get my points going into rifle next. Okay, let's mark that I put that point in ballistics. And now we need to go talk to Crew Chief Harath.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
You notice that my jet put me up higher than I started.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the land.
As long as I'm running around here,
I've always liked that
check
statue.
and make sure everything's all
Isn't
loaded.
it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Her talk triggers are coming way too fast as we jog across this place. I still haven't retrieved that weapon from Andrasia.
She managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Harath, pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
I'm thinking a quick tour of the ship, and then we will break. So I will be doing the introductory mission for UC Vanguard in the next recording. That's my new ship up there. I haven't put a whole lot of stuff on the outside to make it smooth. You're just seeing the habs. I keep it pretty simple.
Hey, what can I do for you? Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
So, this is no longer the Star Eagle. Get into the builder. How do I change the name? I think that's in flight check. Rename ship. Okay, we're in the builder. This is the Star Turkey. 2-level ship. I'm using the Cabot C3 bridge so that I can go between the levels on the stairs. The top level has basically these habs. So starboard aft is captain's quarters. Ahead of that is the workshop, so I can do workshop things and rest. On the port side, we've got science lab and infirmary. Below, we've got in the aft all-in-1A, all-in-1B, and living quarters. All slightly different. I didn't like the idea of having identical living quarters out there. And the front, we've got 2 control stations and the armory. So in theory, that gives us a max crew of 8. Clearly, I don't have the skills for 8. And we only need 4 crew based on the number of weapons. We could add more weapons and get the max crew up, but then I would need to be able to field that crew. We're using 4 of these Caravel V102 cargo holds down there. I am using these Nova cross passages, which are habs. They're not structural, they're habs. Goes along with these spines, which are also habs. This gives me a hallway, and it forces doors. You don't really have good control over doors when you've got habs connected to habs directly, but if I connect them up this way, I know that I will have doors. Some of them will have closing doors, and some of them don't. Coming from the cross passages, I don't think these ever have doors. This way, they always have doors. Aft, we kept the engines from the Star Eagle, which require a rank 4 starship design to fit. When we get to rank 4, I'll be able to add 2 more of those. Kept the reactor, because it also requires rank 4, and I took a quick look at reactors. I didn't see one I preferred. I did upgrade the grav drive. That's basically it. Oh, and I used this particular landing bay because it's nice and big and wide. It kind of matches the shape of the ship nicely, and you ascend on a ladder up into the ship from there. So this means that the rest of the ship has got some headroom. The alternative is to enter from the side or from the back on the same level as the bottom of the bridge, but then the bottom of the ship is so close to the ground you kind of have a hard time getting through. Anyway, that's the outside of the ship, and if I exit now, it will allow me to cancel the modification.
What can I help you with?
Let's take a look at the inside. I don't like ladders, but that's not really a ladder because you don't have to actually climb up and down the ladder.
Captain?
2 things I don't like are the climbing mechanic and the fact that it's in the way. And we can't do very much about it being in the way like this. But at least we don't have a ladder going all the way to the ceiling. So, below decks, we have control stations.
Do you need something?
hatch leading back to living quarters. And
a brief
hallway
history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
More living quarters. This is the same as the module on the Frontier, except it's not the special module, so it doesn't have Barrett's space on it. So the Frontier module has some decorations that are unique. And over here is
what did you need?
The one that's actually called living quarters rather than AIO. So it's got some places to sit and some place to sleep. I think all in all, I end up with enough beds. And the other 4 stations. We have 2 of these modules. So we have plenty of places for people to sit and work on computers. And in the middle here is our armory. I could stash a whole bunch of weapons and ammunition and backpacks and such. And we've got 2 mannequins. Put my deputy uniform on one of the mannequins already. I think I may retrieve the Constellation spacesuit for the other one. Or I don't know, maybe there'll be a UC Vanguard suit I can put on that one. There's the bridge. Very spacious. I like the field of view from the captain's chair. We have the captain's locker, which I've got stuffed full of books, and the cargo hold. I need to grab the books at some point and take them on in to something just struck me. I have a package to deliver. Really ought to do that. Deliver parcel to Cydonia. Now let's fly off and take care of that at Cydonia before we get started on this mission.
It's good to be on the boat. Let's get stuffy sometimes.
At some point I'll have to grab the books and see which ones the bookseller at Cuba City was. So here's the workshop. Industrial and weapons and spacesuit workbenches. Plenty of spaces to sit and tinker and whiteboards and desks and all of that stuff. Back here we've got the captain's quarters. Whether I like it or not, this particular module also seems to serve regularly as the gathering spot for all of the crew. And on the port side, in the front we've got a science lab, which has, of course, research in pharmaceuticals. And aft we have an infirmary. So any of my crewmates that get injured while we're out shooting things up, they can come on into the infirmary and get patched up. We've got a couple of medical beds and a research lab. And a pharmaceutical lab, so a little bit redundant. So that's the Star Turkey. To deliver that package, which is getting kind of old. I mean, I've been carrying it around how long? Y'all haven't seen this ship in action yet, so run it through.
Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
Sarah, what are you doing there? So despite the size of the ship, actually has 150 speed and 100 mobility. With the crew that I've got stacked up, I can get up to 193 forwards. I can boost. And we peak it out, and I can transition to going backwards. So if something's following us, we can turn around at 195 speed. Moving away from them. And our weapons just keep going. That's not even on full. There we go. Yeah, Sarah kind of freaks me out when she's standing up there like that. We want to head to Mars. Drop that package at Sidonia.
Ugh, I lived on Mars for an entire year, and I'm convinced I'll never get used to the dusty air.
And here's our drop-off.
Anything I can... You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
There we go. Notice that after refitting our ship, and after doing that, we're still well over 150,000 credits. So those last few missions I did were pretty lucrative.
Oh, what a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
So over time, I'm going to be transitioning all of my stuff around. I don't have infinite storage here on this ship, but I think I can move most of the stuff from my room to here. Sarah, what are you doing in my bed?
You've got something for me? Time to go?
Anyway, I'm going to call that a recording, and when we come back, we will go take care of that first mission for UC Vanguard and then see what's up next.